there are three interesting, kasi tawag ani niya miss, booklets. Di ba siya book, di ba? Mini. So there are three mini books here, miniature books of three powerful women. Maya Angelou, Frida Kahlo, who is an artist. Artist ni siya. Kani si Maya Angelou is a poet. And of course, Michelle Obama, the former First Lady of the US. So naglibog ko sa akong paliton. And since I'm a literature major and of course art food ko nga teacher, manahon na lang sa ako si Maya Angelou. Kaya tag 399 si Maya Angelou. Si Frida Kahlo is feel niya ha 489. So medyo mahal ni si Frida Kahlo. And si Michelle Obama 359. So but I think interesting ni kang Maya Angelou, there are kung ano mga quotes din no nga nice kayo. It's all about women, all about love. Okay, so in addition to the book that I bought on Bones and Shadows gonna wrap na para ni sa akong anak, ani po akong paliton isa kang Maya Angelou. So paliton ako ni Maya Angelou. Pwede ra iusa na lang. I miss ipakita sa rin ang akong gipalit na Shadow and Bones ha. Yes. So diri ko sa fully booked. So ako nang gi-reserve ang book. Pila ka weeks ago ganina akong kuan kani Shadow and Bone before siya niabot. Mga 1 month pud ba? Wala pud. It's like 1 month. Okay, so nakapayta ko Shadow and Bone, idugang nako na si Maya Angelou. Okay. So this is Shadow and Bone para ni sa kong anak kay gining request. I'll save Frida next time. Kani next time na pa di paliton. What are you going to say? So ani ana excited na ko mobasa sa sulod ani nga libro no. So wala man gyud koy plano palit ani pero nakita na ko dito sa fully booked nga bookstore. So first let us get to know Maya Angelou. Kay kasagara nakaila sa iya kato mga estudyante sa literature no, mga teachers, and then ako gani di pa kay nako siya kabisado, and only a few of her works I have read no or akong nabasa. So ato sang basahon ang unsay naa sa likod din sa iyang kuan no. Kuan di tawag ani niya kanang packet no, Packet Maya Angelou Wisdom. Okay, so compilation sa iyang mga diligid sa entire poem niya pero parts no, so like lines or sentences from her works. Okay, so na diri nagsugod diri ang iyang line no nga, if you don't like something, change it. If you cannot change it, change your attitude. Okay, so kung di kuno nimo mautro ang usa ka butang, no, dili kay kung dili kuno nimo gusto ang usa ka butang, no, if you don't like something, utruhan na. Pero kung di kuno nimo mautro or mausab, usaba ang imong batasan. Okay? So usaba ang batasan kung di mo mausab ang usa ka butang. Okay. So that's the introduction diri sa likod, no? Okay, so Dr. Maya Angelou was one of the world's most inspiring writers and activists. So aktivista din siya, no? Known for her incredible courage, so iyang kaisog, no? Wit and steadfast dedication to bettering the world. So sa iyang desire di ay to make this world a better place to live, no? So gigamit na iyang wit, iyang kahibalo, no? O iyang dedication. Okay? So Packet Maya Angelou Wisdom is a collection of some of her best and most empowering quotes. So akong i-share sa inyo karon ang iyang mga empowering quotes unsa di ay naa dinhi, no? With insights on women, love and life, politics and culture. This book pays tribute to one of history's most beloved icons. This is the ultimate keepsake for fans of Maya Angelou's beautiful poetry, and for anyone looking for powerful, in-the-moment inspiration to have in their back pocket. Okay, so pwede rin mo masuksok anywhere, no? So, kani ko, para mga inspiring quotes niya, no? Okay, so atong tanawon. Okay. So, ang contents niya, okay, self-empowerment, love, society and culture, life, and herself. So, muna ang mga divisions din sa mga little chapters niya. Okay? So, while gakape ko diri, init pa akong kape. Init pa kay akong kape. So, maning lami kini siya basa-basahon, no? Okay, so ang first nga item here is self-empowerment. Okay. So, muto katong ganiha nga gibasa nako sa likod. If you don't like something, change it. If you cannot change it, change your attitude. So, utrohan na lang imong batasan kung dili nimo mautro ang usa ka butang. Okay? Another one here, we may encounter many defeats, but we must not be defeated. O tinuod gid ni, no, nga daghan gyud kay tag mga kapildihan nga masinati sa atong kinabuhi, no? Pero di lang kita magkuan, di lang kita magpadaog ani, no? We must not be defeated. Okay, move on lang, move on kay may bukas pa, di ba? Sabi ni Santino. Okay. Okay, kanida yon, oh. I've learned that people will forget what you said. People will forget what you did. But people will never forget how you made them feel. Grabe kini, nice kini, no, nga kanang malimtan sa mga tao unsa imong gisulti, malimtan nila ang unsa imong gibuhat, pero dili nila malimtan ang kanang imo kanang unsay gipabati nimo sa ilaha, no? Like if you made them happy, di na nila malimtan, no? Or also if you made them sad, di na nila malimtan kay feelings biya na, oh, na diri, oh. But people will never forget how you made them feel. So kung imong gipakita nga special lang isa ka tao, so dili na niya malimtan. Oh, very nice, ka-touch pa niya. Okay, kani pod, oh. It's one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself, to forgive. Forgive everybody. Amo man giingon ni Jesus Christ pod, no, nga love your enemies. And part ana is of course imong pasayloon ang imong mga kontra, no? Forgive everybody. So kana, no, forgive and forget. Usahay sayon ra kaayo mag kuan, sige ipasaylotan na ka pero di nato malimtan, no? Pero mo ni ang best advice, no, forgive everybody para malinawon tang tanan, di ba? Mo na to gusto nga there is peace in this world, no, peace on earth, di ba? Para kapoy kay na ita katulog kung natay kontra, di ba? Or kung magtagbo mo sa dalan, is nabay din mo or likay din ka, no? So reglain, no? So it's one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself, to forgive. Forgive everybody. Pasayloan na sila tanan kay tao ra biya ta diri, no, lumalabay ra ta aning kalibutan na. Okay. 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 The thing to do, it seems to me, is to prepare yourself so you can be a rainbow in somebody else's cloud. Somebody who may not look like you. Okay, so marata ka ng rainbow. Di ba? Tanaw tag rainbow sa sky. Di ba? My heart lifts up. So I am quoting actually William Wordsworth in his poem, My Heart Lifts Up. My heart lifts up when I see a rainbow in the sky. So was it when my life began, so is it now I am a man, no? So be it when I shall grow old. So kita ko, no, let us be a rainbow, no, to somebody. Kay murag ang isa ka tao cloudy siguro kay ang kinabuhi, so mura siya na symbol diri, no, kanang murag dagom kayo ang kinabuhi sa isa ka tao. So let us be a rainbow for that person, di ba? So let us listen to the problem of that person, so in that way we can be a rainbow, no, sa iyaha. Okay, another tanaw na po tayo, no. Oh, you may not control all the events that happen to you, but you can decide not to be reduced by them. Di ba? So di lang ta magpadala, no, kay man ginato man kita control sama ning COVID, mo kita control ani, pero di lang kita magpadala, no. you can decide not to be reduced by them, di ba? Murag i-consume man gud ta, reduce similar sa i-consume ta, murag kaunon ta, no? Murag mahurot na ta hinuon, no? So dili lang murag it's still on ko ani hope, no? Okay? Another kani, there is no greater agony than bearing an untold story inside you. So kana bitong nasa imong sulod, no, nga gusto gid mo ipagawas, di ba? Agony kuno na siya, no? There is no greater agony than bearing an untold story inside you. So kung namoy gusto ipagawas, ipagawas na lang na, no? Like if you love somebody, no, you tell the person, no? Or kung hate po nimo siya, hinahinaya na lang pag-istorya, no? Kay kanang all the more di ka ma at peace, no, sa imong self, di ba? Okay, untold story. So di mo na ni ka katulog sa gabi kaya wala ni mo gi-istorya sa isa ka tawo, no? Okay, and I'm also reminded of katong kang Samuel Taylor Coleridge nga long poem, no, The Rime of the Ancient Mariner, nga katong mariner yang napatay ang albatross, isa na siya ka bird, and then na siya urge to tell somebody about what happened to him. So siguro para pud wala ang iyang guilt, di ba? So usay kung guilty ta, gusto na to iistorya na siya, di ba? Mo ni siya. Okay. Kani po do, nothing will work unless you do. Importante gid kay ni usay mag-dream lang ta nga unta madato ko, unta na ako ingon ani, pero wa ta ginabuhat. No? So nothing will work unless you do. Buhaton gyud, no? Nasa tao ang gawa, nasa Dios ang awa. Pareho ra siguro ni siya ani, no? Alright. When you learn, teach. When you get, give. O kung nakinatun-an, okay, itudlo po na siya, no? When you learn, teach. When you get, give. Like usahay pinili ta get, pero wala tay give, no? So we give back, no? So natay mga extra diha nga kwarta, o sige i-donate na siya dito sa mga nanginahanglan, no? Okay. Kaysa sige lang tag acquire sa mga butang, pero ita mo hatag balik. And I believe also nga kung muhatag ta, murag doble pa or triple ang mabalik sa atoa, no? Na experience gid na nako. Okay? Sunod, if you're always trying to be normal, you will never know how amazing you can be. Ako sa ning palandungan. If you're always trying to be normal, you will never know how amazing you can be. Okay? So, di ko kabalo unsa ni. Sige na, kamo na bahala unsa ni siya, no? Basta if you're always trying to be normal, you will never know how amazing you can be. Kaya usahay mo, ako dili mo gusto ka ng normal lang, gusto ko ka ng extraordinary, sa mga di ko relate ani. Anyway, do the best you can until you know better. Then when you know better, do better. Oh, sige, do the best that you can be, no? Until you know better, then you know better, do better. Sa mga Athenians diha, no, so natay magis, no, to strive more to be excellent. So I think pare-pareho ra siya ani, no, do the best you can until you know better. Okay, nothing can dim the light that shines from within. So kana shine from it, so beauty is skin deep, nasa sulod. I think pare-pareho ra siya ani. Okay. My wish for you is that you continue to be who and how you are, to astonish a mean world with your acts of kindness. Continue to allow you more to lighten the burden of your tender heart. So, okay lang, easy lang, no? Continue to allow you more, no? Dili kay seryoso ra kay tabitaw, no, nga murag bugat kay atong aura, no? So, continue to allow you more, and then apo din, no? Acts of kindness. So pakita sa atong kuan kaayo. Okay? Sige. Develop enough courage so that you can stand up for yourself and then stand up for somebody else, no? So say ka nang natay kahadlok bitaw wala tay courage, no? So i-develop nato ni nga natay courage to speak up, no? Speak our mind, guys. Kasi kung dito mo speak up na mo na daw-daugon dayon ta, di ba? Okay? So kung na kay courage to speak up, no, naano din kay courage nga tabangan na kay si courage kanang nakay kaisog, no, nga tabangan ng uban nga dili maka-speak up. Okay, so you can be the voice of that person, di ba? Okay, mapisa ta. Okay. It is important that we learn humility, which says there was someone else before who paid for me. Ay, dinuod din kayo siya nga. Kana bitang feeling na to nga nanatatanan, no? So hugiran na din kay ta. So dili na ta, wala na ta humility. Pero always remember nga at a certain point in our lives na ay somebody nga nibayad para sa ato So dili siguro literal nga gibayran, no? Like nagkaon ka na siya nagbayad, dili siguro literal gingon ana, pero murabag kanang we look back, no? Kanang siguro sa atong parents, di ba? Sila may nagpakaon sa ato before, sila may nagbuhi nato, no? So at a certain point in our lives nga tigulang na sila, so ato silang tabangan, no? So dili lang po sa atong parents but anybody, no? It is important that we learn humility, which says there was someone else before who paid for me. No, nga dili bitaw ang ikaw ang pinakataas diri sa kalibutan, no? Kay hunahuna nga sa una naapoy ni tabang nato, no? Somebody else before who paid for me. Okay? So naman na sa kuan, naman na sa atong salawikain, no? Ang hindi sa bagay itong salawikain na pero itong you look back, no? Hindi marunong lumingon sa pinanggalingan ay walang patutunguhan. Mo ba na siya? Basta something like that. Okay? Okay, I believe probably the most important single thing beyond discipline in any artistic work is to dare. You dare, hindi ka mahadlok, no? Kaya if you don't try it, wala, especially sa art, no? Especially sa art, kaya artistic man niyo. I believe probably the most important single thing beyond discipline in any artistic work is to dare. Like, di ba sila Vincent van Gogh, they dared to do a new form of art which is expressionism. So from impressionism, expressionism na dahil nga ang brush strokes niya ba bold, pero before ana wala biya naghimo ingon ana, no? So like he started something new. Okay? Or katong mga cubism nila Picasso ni Braque. So bag-o to siya, wala to sa una, no? Okay, or ang mannerism artists ang gikan sa Renaissance, no, nga elongated ang ilang mga liog, no, katong Madonna with a long neck, or katong Adoration of the Shepherds nga tag-as kay yung tiil ang mga shepherds. So before ana Renaissance period, kuan baya sila kanang proportion, balance, but they wanted to have something new. So it's still related to art, no? You dare to do something new. Okay? Another, one isn't necessarily born with courage, but one is born with potential. Nakay potential, no? Without courage, we cannot practice any other virtue with consistency. We cannot be kind, true, merciful, generous, or honest, no? So importante gyud ang courage. Okay? And then you have to be consistent about it, no? We cannot practice any other virtue with consistency kung walay courage. Okay? Mo na to siya ang chapter on empowerment. So kani nga chapter is all about love. Okay. So nakakadiri, no? Okay. If we lose love and self-respect for each other, this is how we finally die. Hindi kasakit ba kay ani, no? Mawala na kuno imong love o respeto sa imong kaugalingon, ay dili. If we lose love and self-respect for each other, so siguro with a partner, no, wala na imong love, wala na kay respeto sa iyaha, mo na namatay na ka. Matay na kuno ka. Ay, love makes the world go round. Love will sustain na. Mo na siya. Kaya wala naman kay love o self-respect. Hindi mo respetuhon sa katao. Okay. Love recognizes no barriers. So wag gyud kunoy kuan kanang walay balakid ba, walay block, okay? Barrier. It jumps hurdles, leaps fences, penetrates walls to arrive at its destination full of hope, di ba? So hahamakin ang lahat sa ngalan ng pag-ibig. Amo na siya. Okay? So you do anything, bahala pag bahala pag baha diha, wala, di ba? Pero karon sa pandemic, narakas balay Isod kayo no, ato kasi mong uyab. Dili, stay at home, okay? Stay at home. Pero malagi ni no mo hahamakin ang lahat sa ngalan ng pag-ibig. Okay? Whatever you want to do, if you want to be great at it, you have to love it and be able to make sacrifices for it. O muna ni siya no. Kung good with what you do, no, if you love it, naging sakripisyo, no? Tinuod gina siya. So, mga relationships, di ba? Nagi kay sacrifice gina nimo kay love man nimo isa ka tawo, no? In the flash of love's light, we dare to be brave. We dare be brave. And suddenly, we see that love costs all we are and will ever be. Yet, it is only love which sets us free. Oh, ang gugma lagi, no? Hindi tawag gugmang giatay. Love sets us free. Okay. Everything of value takes work, particularly relationships. Magina siya, no? Kinahanglan gyud sa relasyon, nagi kuan. Nagi trabaho, no? Everything of value takes work, particularly relationships. The most called upon prerequisite of a friend is an accessible ear. O tinuod ni siya kanang nalabitaw friend nga maminaw sa imuha. And listening, that's very important. You don't have to give advice. Maminaw lang, maminaw. Kung sa problema sa isa ka tawo, no? Kay mugaan man na, no? Mugaan ang imong burden inside you, no? Prerequisite mo ba siya kinahanglan sa usa ka friend, no? So if you want to be a friend to somebody, ang requirement ana prerequisite, ang requirement ana is dapat ready ka maminaw, no? Accessible ear. Okay. There is an intimate laughter to be found only among friends. Okay, so ikaw may bahala ma-explain ana. Let the brain go to work. Let it meet the heart, and you will be able to forgive. O kanino? So brain kuno og heart, let them meet para you can forgive somebody. Okay. Yet if we are bold, love strikes away the chains of fear from our souls. So, ang kahadlok mawala, no? Kung isog ta, okay? Yet it is only love which sets us free. Okay. So kato sa mga sa among motto sa eskwelahan kay the truth will set you free. Kani kay only love which sets us free. Okay? If there is truth, there is love. If there is love, there is truth. Ay mamaura na sila. Okay, bugnaw-bugnaw na akong kape. I have a belief that if you don't love something, you will never be great at it. Pareho ra ginis trabaho ba kung di bitaw nimo love ang imong trabaho, di ka mahimong maayo or maayo ana nga field, no? Okay, wala man mo burden man sa mga trabaho na po ko. In my case, I love teaching. No? So murag ganahan ko pagtudlo. So I've been teaching for almost 30 years because I love my work. Okay, so the desire to reach the stars is ambitious. The desire to reach hearts is wise and most possible. Okay, so lisod man kabuton ang kuan mga bituon, no? Ambisyoso ra kay ta. That's why kana man imong ulitaw, ihatag ko nimo ang mga bituon og mga isa man ka bulan. Bituon og bulan, o di ba? Ambisyoso. And that's so impossible. Pero the desire to reach hearts is wise. So, kwaon nimo ang kuan kanang ang sabi kwaon ng heart kanang kwaon nimo ang trust no, sa isa ka tawo. The desire to reach hearts is wise and most possible. So, heart to heart talk muna na. We are stronger, kinder, and more generous because we live in an atmosphere where love exists. So, kung naay love sa isa ka pamilya, strong ang isa ka tao, no? And we are kind to one another and more generous ta. Okay? To those who have given up on love, I say trust life a little bit. Muro ra gyud po kanang hang on lang, no? Kanang namgi uban nga ni give up na sila on love, no? So trust, salig lang. Trust life a little bit. Hang on. Mo to siya about love. Kani siya society and culture. So, kay naa diri, no? Okay. A black person grows up in this country and in many places, knowing that racism will be as familiar as salt to the tongue. Okay, kay Maya Angelou was a black woman, so she's also talking about a black person here, no? So discrimination. Okay, so racism naagya po na siya, no? Even up to now. And for us Filipinos, say gina-kuan ba ta? Gina-discriminate ba yata, no? When we go abroad and then they belittle us, or the notion is that kana mga Pinoy kuan na sila, kana mga DH, no? So inana, no, sakit kay na sa ato, di ba? And kana siya very insulting word. So although this line talks about a black person, but it can be applicable to us. Okay. Also, it can be as dangerous as too much salt. I think that you must struggle for betterment for yourself and for everyone. So we have to be, we have to prove to the world nga wala lang ta, dili lang ta ingon ani, no? Dili lang ta kay ilang daog-daogo, no? You must struggle for betterment. So we show the world that we are good people, that we are better than what they think about us. Prejudice is a burden that confuses the past, threatens the future, and renders the present inaccessible. So kanang prejudice kanang wala na related sa racism, no, nga imong gina-discriminate ang isa ka tawo. Hate, it has caused a lot of problems in the world but has not solved one yet. So wa gyud solusyon kanang hatred, no, kanang mga kasilag or kasuko. Okay. Problema ra ang gidalaan niya. The truth is, no one of us can be free until everybody is free. Diba? So, freedom gyud kinahanglan na sa tanan. Okay. I think a hero is any person really intent on making this a better place for all people. So, you look back at our heroes, diba? Gusto nila nga okay ang atong kahimtang. Okay? So making this world or place a better world for everybody. Okay, so muna siyang hero. Okay, gusto siya nga naay kalinaw, naay maayo ang atong kahimtang. Okay. The ache for home lives in all of us. The safe place where we can go as we are and not be questioned, di ba? So ang atong yung kaugalingong nasod, no, atong lugar, mo protect na to, no? Nga dili ta pangutan, wala ri questions asked. Okay, Pinoy ka, okay, Pinoy. But if we go to another place, no, daghan kay questions ato, no? The ache for home lives in all of us. So katong naa sa abroad, gusto gid mo nga mubalik dinhi, no? Nagtrabaho na mo dito pero there's no place like home, right? Okay. Here we are comfortable as we are, as Filipinos. We are not our brother's keeper. We are our brother. And we are our sister. We must look past complexion and see community. Okay? So, kitang tanan, brother and sister. And then, tanaw na to ang usag-usa. No? So, dili lang nato tanawon usay pamanit sa isa ka tawo, no? We must look past complexion and see community. So, beyond complexion or color, no? Tanaw na tong isa kita ka komunidad. Okay? Kitna. We must wage ceaseless battle against the forces of greed and hatred. Okay? So walaon ang kasilag o kasuko, no? Which are the foundations of all political inequality. So nganong naay inequality? Kay na may greed, no? Murag kahakog bitaw, kahakog. Don't be a prisoner of ignorance. Oy, kani. So kanang di ba, ignorance of the law excuses no one. So kani ayo pagkuan, be a prisoner of ignorance. So you read, you explore, di ba? Learn new things, have a new hobby. The world is larger, far more complicated, and far more wonderful than ignorance allows. Di ba? Daghan pa kay kag ma-explore sa kalibutan. So ayaw pagkuan nga, oy, kuan wa kay grado, no? So try to learn, okay? When we unite in purpose, we are greater than the sum of our parts. So when we are united, di ba? We are a whole, buo ta, okay? I believe that each of us comes from the Creator, trailing wisps of glory. Okay, kitang tanan gikan sa usa ka kuan, makagagahom nga naghimo kanato. Okay? Elimination of illiteracy is as serious an issue to our history as the abolition of slavery. Okay? So kanino walaon ang kanang mga being illiterate, no? So that's why we have to learn, no? So mura siya pareho sa kuan kanang pagwala sa slavery. Di ba? Mga Filipino so una gitawag man tag Indio, so the Spaniards did not teach us how to speak Spanish, so only the elite people could speak Spanish, di ba? So kana ignorant kay ta sa una, so gitawag din tag mangmang, di ba? Bobo, walang pinag-aralan, hampas lupa, all those adjectives, di ba? Pero kung walaon na siya, it's like walaon pud ang slavery, pare-pareho ra sila, no? Elimination of illiteracy. I have found that among its other benefits, giving liberates the soul of the giver. Okay, di ba? So kung muhatag ka, no? Among its other giving liberates the soul of the giver. Okay? Kung muhatag ka, liberate ang imong soul. Malibre ang imong kalag. Okay? Dear Creator, you, the borderless sea of substance, we ask you to give to all the world that which we need most, peace. So, masag pag-ampo ba nga, kuan sa Ginoo nga, ihatag sa Ginoo, dear Creator, tagaay mi og kalinaw. Okay, which is what we always ask, di ba? And right after the resurrection, every time Jesus Christ would show up to his apostles and disciples, he would always give the greetings of peace. So muni siya ang peace gikan sa Ginoo. So mo puni atong ginapangayo. Okay? How important it is for us to recognize and celebrate our heroes and sheroes, di ba? So feminist gini si Maya Angelou, kay ingon siya nga sheroes, kay heroes, he lalaki, pero na may mga babae, di ba? So sheroes, di ba? Women are sheroes, okay? Especially Mother's Day, no? We honor our mothers, di ba? Okay? Women in our lives. Okay, then next is life, no? Kinabuhi. Sa mga quotes dire, no? Bitterness is like cancer. It eats upon the host, but anger is like fire. It burns it all clean. Okay? So, kung bitter kay ka, mura na siya cancer kuno na makonsume ka, mahurot ka, mutakod sa gikan sa lain nga part sa imong body, mo balhin sa pikas. Okay? It eats upon the host. But anger is like fire. So kung napugay kasuko, mo na siya kalayo, no? Nga mahurot tanan, wa na dayon, way mabilin, di ba? As they say, mas maayo pa ang nabahaan kaysa nasunugan. Kay kung nabahaan apay mga mabilin nga butang nimo, pero kung kuan masunog awa gyud, no? Hurot. Life loves to be taken by the lapel and told, I'm with you kid, let's go. O, sige, so muna siya kuan gyapon, inspirational gyapon nga, go on lang, I'm with you, na ako nimo, let's go. Okay. If one is lucky, a solitary fantasy can totally transform 1 million realities. If one is lucky, a solitary fantasy, sige, kamo na bahala unsa na siya. No, if one is lucky, a solitary fantasy can totally transform 1 million realities. Okay? So siguro about something that's impossible, no? Ma-realize ra gyapon. If you cannot use up creativity, the more you use, the more you have. Okay, so gamiton gyud ang being creative. Okay? We delight in the beauty of the butterfly, but rarely admit the changes it has gone through to achieve that beauty. Di ba? We admire a butterfly, nice kayong colors, nice kayo ang wings, pero wala kay nato nakita ang yang go through, no? Di ba? Grabe man kayo ang kuan na struggle sa butterfly, no? Before na, di ba na we learned that in science katong pupa, larva pa siya, then pupa, then to caterpillar. Diba, struggle kayo sa paggawa sa cocoon, no? Until it became a butterfly. So, pero gyapon sa itong kinabuhi, no? So, yeah, we admire the beauty, pero usahay dili na dito makita ang kanang sige go through sa isa ka tao, no? Rarely admit the changes it has gone through to achieve that beauty. Okay? So kana pong magpagwapa, ang uban undergo plastic surgery. Okay? When someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. Okay? Kanang mga true to themselves bitaw. Ituuhi sila. Okay? Everything in the universe has a rhythm. Everything dances. Oh, di ba? Even the leaves, no? They sway. No? They flutter in the breeze. Okay? Do not just teach because that's all you can do. Teach because it's your calling. Uy, mga maestra man din, no? Ay lang pagtudlo diha kay tungod kay imo ng trabaho, no? Batungod kay imo ng calling is like a vocation, no? So mga maestra ilang discriminate usay ka gamay ra kay sweldo, no? Pero kung mi dedicated sa mong trabaho, no? We love what we do, no? And walay ma-engineer diha, walay ma-doktor, walay maunsa pa na diha kung walay maestra, right? Okay. Life is pure adventure, and the sooner we realize that, the quicker we will be able to treat life as art. Okay, so adventure ang kinabuhi. Laughter and smiles are essential factors in a joyous life. Okay, so para happy tayo, laughter, smile. So gaan kaayo. Okay? Those who would use ridicule as a form of humor sow nothing but shame and bitterness. Okay? Kanino ka na bitaw magbugal-bugal kasi sa katao, no? Ridicule ba niyo? Those who would use ridicule, kung gamiton nimo ang kanang pagbugal-bugal, pagsaway-saway, no? As a form of kanang katawa ka, para sikat ka, no? Wa kay kuno kay gihatag kundi shame lang ug bitterness. That's why usahay ka ng mga sorry ha mga stand-up comedians bitaw. They are sometimes very offensive already, no? Sa ilang mga lines. So careful kay masakitan biyang tao ana, di ba? And when the snide laughter ends, they will reap only anger and hostility, o di ba? So yeah, mga tawa lagi ang mga tao, pero pag human ana katubiyang naigo, no? Sa joke, kuan ba sila? Sakitan ba sila, no? And hostility, distance din sila sa ana nga tao, di ba? And the insult stays with them. Okay. The idea of overcoming is always fascinating to me. It's fascinating because few of us realize how much energy we have expended just to be here today. I don't think we give ourselves enough credit for the overcoming. Okay? So, fascinating ko ang pag-overcome something. Okay? Kay na-overcome nato ni siya, and then daghan kay itong dako kay itong energy nga gi-allot ani. So, kuan leta di ba? Karang na-credit then to ourselves about it. Okay? One must nurture the joy in one's life so that it reaches full bloom. Okay? So, ang joy sa atong kinabuhi. Ato in-nurture na siya. I've learned that you shouldn't go through life with a catcher's mitt on both hands. So, kaning sa baseball, no? Yung naki-catcher's mitt. You need to be able to throw something back. So, dili lang siguro nga dawat lang, pero ibalik po na siya. Okay? So, whatever you give it back. Whatever you get, you also give it back. So, last na ning part, herself. Okay? I long, as does every human being, to be at home wherever I find myself. Diba? So, when we're in a crowd, we want to be comfortable, no? We are at home. Diba? Kanang at home kay ko sa imuha, no? You are yourself, no? Murag di ka gapak karong igno, no? You are not pretending to be somebody else kay kuan man kanang mo may yung desire, no? Nga kanang you're accepted, no? To be at home kay ko diri, at home wherever I find myself. Okay? I am grateful to be a woman. I must have done something great in another life. So, girl power. Okay, so pasalamat siya, babae siya. Okay? Actually, being a woman is so difficult, no? kung pa bata pa ka, you go through ng menstruation, then you're afraid sa nahitabo sa akong kinabuhi, no, sa mani ano na idugo di ba? And then mo rin na mga responsibilities na po dahil when you become a mother, no, kambira siya, you are self-taught, ikaw nagtudlo sa imong kaugalingon, di ba? And then mo na mga problems din of being a woman, no, uban mga babae na breast cancer, na ovarian cyst, na mga sa panadya cervical cancer, so all those things, no. And then menopause na po dayon, so daghan gaagian sa kababae, no, ay kanang childbirth pa lang daan when you are in the labor room, ay di gina sa yon, diba? So but Maya Angelou is still very grateful that she is a woman, so she must have done something great in another life, so siguro sa iyang previous life, no, maayo siguro niya pa iyang gibuhat. I refuse to allow any man-made differences to separate me from any other human beings. Okay? I've learned that whatever I decide something with an open heart, I usually make the right decision. So kung open ta, no, not just in our heart but in our mind, siguro po, no, nga when you decide with an open heart, no, like you look at different possibilities, ni-arrive ko na siya sa correct na decision. Okay. I've learned that I still have a lot to learn. O kanino, kanabitang, you continue learning. No? I have learned that I still have a lot to learn. Like nakabasa na tagdaghan kayo pero kulang pa na, no? So pursue learning. I've learned that making a living is not the same thing as making a life. Diba? You make a living, trabaho ka, inana, pero patabot ang imong kinabuhi. So, sa may mga aspeto sa imong kinabuhi nga siguro imong nalimitan. Na ragwa na kay life noon. Sige na kag trabaho and then ang ending na stress na din ka. So you're not making a life. You are the sum total of everything you've ever seen, heard, eaten, smelled, been told, forgot. It's all there. So, ano na, ikaw as a person, kuan ko ka, sum total. So kung sa addition pa, di pang add ni silang tanan na muna na ikaw na day na, no, unsa imong nakita, unsa imong nadunggan, unsa imong gikaon, no, unsa imong nasimhutan, ikaw na. Okay? Everything influences each of us, and because of that, I try to make sure that my experiences are positive. Okay? I learned a long time ago, the wisest thing I can do is be on my own side. Be an advocate for myself and others like me. So when you're an advocate, you are promoting something, no? You promote, no, you're being a woman, sa imong mga ideas, okay? Let me tell so much truth. I want to tell the truth in my work. The truth will lead me to the light. Oh, so when I say, no, you write about truth, okay, and tell people about it. I am the way, the truth, and the life. Diba? Jesus Christ. I always felt in any town, if you can get to a library, I'll be okay. It really helped me as a child, and that never left me. Okay? So, just like, asa museum diri sa inyong lugar, or asa ang library, no? Because the library contains a lot of things that you need to learn. Okay? So I have a special place for every library in my heart of hearts. Okay, continuation na to. My mission in life is not merely to survive, but to thrive, and to do so with some passion. Okay? My mission in life is not merely to survive, but to thrive, and to do so with some passion. So, when you do something, ay passion din na, no? Dili lang kay, okay, para lang ko mo survive, no? Some compassion, some humor, and some style. Ganda. Energy is like electricity to me. So when I work, I try to put myself in a mood that creates a friction. Okay. I respect myself and insist upon it from everybody. And because I do it, I then respect everybody too. Okay, so muna siya, muto ang ending sa libro, no? So this was published in 2019 by Hardie Grant Books, okay, and limited copies ra ani. Okay, so thank you very much for joining this video, and I hope that there are things that we have learned from the quotes of Maya Angelou. Thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe my channel.